Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy Sahiba, popularly known as Jaygirl. Okay, so today in this video, I'll be talking about 5 important tips to help you have an easy menstruation. As we all know, menstruation is an integral part of a woman's body, a woman's life, and there is nothing we can do to get rid of it until you get to the age of menopause. And as you know, menstruation doesn't care whether you're running errands, whether you're sleeping, whether you're excuse me, whether you're sick, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're rich, whether you're broke, whether you just lost your job, menstruation does not care. It comes anyway. So the best thing to do is find proper ways to manage yourself and have an easy menstruation. For some people, they have it easy, others they don't. Sometimes you are at your most healthiest state, and then other days you just have a very tough menstrual cycle. That's how it is. There's no perfect menstrual cycle. There's nothing like a perfect menstruation. Menstruation comes at you anyway. So I have over the years, had menstruation. I've been having menstruation for the last 20 years or so. Yeah, so and I still struggle with it. I'm sure a lot of people, no matter their age, still struggle with it. I mean, I have a sister who is in her 50s. She still struggle with her menstruation. So there's no expert like, oh yeah, I'm a big girl when it comes to menstruation. Some people have it simple, some don't. Depends on your body metabolism. So the best way to ease your menstruation is to first exercise. Let me just name the tips: exercising, green tea, sex, lifestyle, and the fifth one is your dressing, clothes, colors. These 5 things I have tried, I have used to manage myself during my menstrual days. Okay, so the first one, exercising. A lot of people don't like to exercise. A lot of people are very lazy. And we'll talk about sedentary lifestyle. It's every day, it's into our lifespan. The more you are neck deep into this sedentary lifestyle where you just sit down every day, you have people at your beck and call, you can't get up to take water, you can't get up to go plug your phone, you can't get up to go. The only thing you do for yourself is shower. My darling, you are shortening your lifespan. You're doing yourself a great deal of disservice. You need to get up on your feet. You need to exercise. You need to go take a walk. 5,000, at least 5,000. I mean, the World Health Organization actually advises us to take at least 6,000 steps every day. This helps us to stay fit. It helps our heart to stay healthy. The most important organ in the body is the heart, which pumps blood 24/7. So you need exercises. What does it do? Exercises help to give you a good metabolism. It helps improve your immune system, which helps to fight against diseases, bacteria, and whatever. It helps to improve your sleep. It helps to improve your skin and helps you to age well. Exercises helps you to feel good. Okay, so I didn't exercise for a long time because I had some issues with fibroids. And in the course of that, I was going through a lot of mental stress. So menstruation became extremely difficult. I had very heavy flow. Like I can't I can't even remember how many sticks of tampons I used per menstruation. It was an eyesore. It was uneasy. I couldn't go out. It was more like I was in my own pool of blood because sometimes I wake up in the morning. Mornings like say maybe 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and I'm in the pool of my own blood. That's how bad it got, And going to the hospital, spending a lot of money. Doctors really can't tell you exactly what is causing this. And then you just wonder, what can I do to improve my life? Because trust me, it is not easy if you've been through such a debacle. It's not easy, it messes up with your mind. You start to have an anxiety, you get anxious. When someone says, come on, I can't even go out, like literally, because I'm always feeling like, feeling like, when my body, when there's a tingle in my body, I just feel like, did I stain my dress? It wasn't easy for me. I couldn't even bring myself to exercising because I was devastated. I was fatigued. That's what fibroids does to you. You are so fatigued, tired all the time, you know. So um, I did tons of researches. I joined a Facebook group that, you know, and I saw a lot of people, talk about their fibroids journey and all of that. That's a story for another day, though. But, with all of my researches, I was able to find out that there are some sort of vitamins that could play an integral role in your life. And when you lack these vitamins, you probably will have things like fibroids. You have them early. And also, with the absence of pregnancy, as a woman, you can also develop fibroids, of which there are fibroids in almost every woman out there. However, they are asymptomatic until something triggers it, until there's a lack of some certain vitamins, and then you start to suffer from the symptoms of fibroids. So back to the menstruation, right? So I started taking vitamin D3, vitamin B12, vitamin B6, taking these vitamins, and they were helping to improve. Like I didn't see the results immediately, but I could just tell. I could sleep better. I felt better and all of that. Because I'm a fashion designer, I make clothes ready to wear. It wasn't easy working. I couldn't even work. I mean, it was crazy. I didn't make money. My sister literally paid my rent. Yes, it was that bad. Because I was all the money I had, I was actually going to go under the knife. But I was so afraid because I'm not married, I'm single, I've not had kids and all of that. So going under the knife, because I don't want to just once you go under the knife, if you're pregnant, you'll have to go through surgery to give birth. And I didn't want to go through all of that. Like I'm too young for that, please. you know. So and then when it now came to about maybe 3 months, 4 months aftermath, I started seeing results. My life started getting better. I could have proper menstruation, even though my flow was still very heavy. So I changed from using tampons to menstrual cup. Menstruation cup saved me a lot of money. Let me say dollars. Because I used to buy my tampons from Amazon and shipping to Nigeria, it was not easy. And of course, the shipping company started increasing their shipping rates. It just everything just became higher and higher, more expensive. So I changed from using tampons to menstrual cup. And the good thing about menstruation cup is just it sits at your pelvis and it helps to just yank everything out, and then you sit in the cup. Even with the cup set, that technically they tell you the cup can stay in for 12 hours. I change my cup every 4 hours. Yes, that's how heavy my menstruation was. Anyway, so with exercises, my life started changing again, started becoming better because technically I couldn't really exercise so much, do the things that I used to do, like walk down the street. But thankfully, I live in a very safe and secured estate, so I take walks every evening, sometimes twice, no, every 2 days, oftentimes, because I just use that excuse to go buy fruits. So I started eating lots of fruits, taking my vitamins, exercising, of course, I couldn't join the gym because of, can't go to the gym when I'm bleeding and all of that. So I was doing my exercises from home. I had some dumbbells. And yes, I was doing some skipping, not literally skipping, but I was just jumping aerobic exercises where I do like 200 jumps every morning. So I do that, I do some stretching, I use my dumbbells, and before I take a shower. So I exercise for like 30 minutes every morning. And then in the evenings, I take my long walks. I walk to back and forth to long distances. And yes, make about 5,000 steps, sometimes 7,000, depends, So my life became better and my menstruation improved a great deal. The second aspect is green tea. Green tea has been a lifesaver. Aside from just taking green tea, I was introduced to cloves. Cloves, like they said, helps with constipation, helps with bloating. If you're bloated, cloves will help you. It's a little bit peppery like ginger, but it's not as much. It's also very good for your oral health and all of that. So what I did was I used to have a concoction that I make. You know, my sister taught me how to make that. My sister works in the medical field, so she taught me how to make that concoction. I use orange peel. I use mint leaves, etc., and then I add some cloves to it. You know, to just actually not make it so bitter. Sometimes you can add honey to sweeten it. Or if you have dates, super, just add your dates to them. So I leave it for I change it every 2 weeks. So I was drinking that and also green tea. So I also figured green tea helps me greatly to sleep. Like it just helps me calm down. Green tea, super. So I use the rich tea green tea. It's now a little bit expensive. It's now like 3,000 or so. It has 25 tea bags inside of it. It is very fantastic. You should try it. This is no advert though, but it is very fantastic. And that's what I've been using. Third tip is sex. Sexual intercourse is very, very good for your overall health, actually, so to speak. Yes, if you don't have a boyfriend, you can have a casual relationship. Well, for some people, if you're open-minded, yes. Some people who are open-minded, yes, you can have a healthy and safe sex. Just know that you're having sex with this person, but there's no strings attached or whatever. It's a casual, whatever. You have an understanding because sex is very essential. It helps to reduce your mental stress, body stress, fatigue, etc. It helps to keep you happy and also to improve your health, your heart health. Yes, go and Google it. I'm not exaggerating. you know. And well, I'm not talking about people who like to slut shame people. I am not religious, so please, I am not advising you to go and have sex prematurely. I am an adult. Started having sex in my young years, in my 20s. So yeah, it doesn't mean because you have sex, you're not going to heaven. Sex is a fundamental human right. So I'm not advising people who have prejudice against sex. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the sexually liberated women out there. Sex is good for you. So so basically go and get a menstruation calendar app. Download it, input your date, and it will help you to monitor your cycle. That way, to tell you when you have your open window, when you have your closed window, which is your fertile period. That way, you know when to have sex and when not to have sex. And I don't advise you to go and have unsafe sex. Because even when you go to the hospitals and do your tests to be sure your partner is safe, and you can't really tell if the girl or the guy will go and have sex in the appearance way. Because a lot of women don't have sex authoritatively. They just let the men decide. And sometimes it can be very boring. You didn't plan to have sex, but you just want to have sex with him because he asked. You don't want him to dislike you. You don't want him to stop liking you, or you don't want him to feel bad, so you just oblige him sex. And oftentimes you are in a compromising situation where he doesn't have condom. I've told the guy before, like, bros, if you don't have condom, there is no sex. It can't happen. I will not come inside, please don't stress me. It's not going to happen. Like, so I'm not talking about that kind of sex. When you're having sex, have sex responsibly, like they always advertise with alcohol. Have sex responsibly, and you must be 18 years old. If you want to play that game when you are younger, it is more dangerous for you. I know. Anyway, so I'm talking about proper sex, sexual intercourse, where you kiss, you make out, you have foreplay, and then you have passionate sex. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the sex where the guy is choking you and is trying to pound you like he's beating an elephant. That's not the sex I'm talking about. I'm talking about love making. So when you make love prior to your menstruation day, you will ease out all of the cramps that were supposed to come with your menstruation. You just realize that you have an easy menstruation because a few days sometimes to your menstrual days, you have tender breasts, you have lower back pain, and so on and so forth. But when you go and have sex, your body is really there are some hormones that are released, and then your body you just realize that all of those tender breasts and whatever they just reduce drastically. So, say for instance, your menstruation day is 3rd of May. Then you start planning on your sex. You can have sex on the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, even to the second or even the day before it starts. You know, have proper sex, enjoy yourself, relax. And then you see, you beat all those cramps. All those cramps that radiate to your leg, oh, they are not easy. Sometimes you're so tired, you can't do shit. So, sex, like I said, sex is good. And then green tea. Like I said, exercises, green tea, sex, lifestyle changes. Okay, so your lifestyle needs to improve in order to have better experiences health wise, however way. We're talking about getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, and not just sitting down all day long. Sedentary lifestyle eats into our lifespan, and yanks us off this, earth early enough. So what you can do instead of um, having your housemaid go give you water from the fridge, get up and get your water. Let your maid do the chores of the maid. But get up, be on your feet. If you sit down for 2 hours, walk around for 20 minutes. That's how it is. Do that. Don't just sit down, watch movies here. Sometimes go out. Go take a walk in the park. Do that, just go out. Go to the market, go to the supermarket and just do some window shopping. Go to the mall, do some window shopping. Buy one or two things. And yeah, just be active. It helps you a great deal. When you sleep well, you rest well. Sleeping is very good for you. When you sleep well, you feel better. You feel much better. You see, it removes all of these wrinkles you have in your face. They're gone. And the last one is during my menstrual days, I like to wear loose fitting clothes, which helps my body to breathe. So I prefer, knit or cotton stretch, cotton knit, cotton stretch, which are very healthy, very good. They absorb sweat in case you're sweating. And don't get me started. Has anyone noticed that we're almost dying of sweat? And this is the time Nigeria decides not to give us power supply. It's so detrimental to our health. I mean, you could just take a walk outside your gate, and as you're coming back in, you are drenched in your own sweat. It is crazy. And let's not even get started with this scheduling of power supply, putting us in different bands. Some people are supposed to have light for 6 hours and 24 hours. Are you shitting? Does it make sense? Now, how do we start to complain? Who are we supposed to complain to? And while we're even at it, some people will still complain that, what do you want is the light do now? But you see light now. At least then give us light this morning. Oh. Like, are we supposed to be begging for electricity at this time in the 21st century? This is 2024. Are we not tired of all this? Does it make sense at all? Nigeria is not a village. Nigeria has great infrastructure. So what exactly are we not doing? You can't afford to pay for power units and then still go and buy generator and still struggle to fuel it. Like the cost of production keeps increasing, the cost of feeding, the cost of maintaining lifestyle, everything just skyrocketed. Like now things are so expensive. And don't get me started on sanitary towels. Everything is expensive now. So what are we supposed to do? So back to the clothing and whatever I was talking about. During your menstrual days, wear something loose fitting like a lounge wear, a pair of shorts and top, a pair of t-shirt kind of t-shirt dress, loosely fitted clothes, and yeah, wake up in the morning, Don't be caught in bed. If you're not going to work, don't be caught in bed, because see, menstruation can come at you anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. That's what menstruation does. And when it comes, it makes you tired. Sometimes it makes you hyper. And then before you know it, zzz, you know. But don't be caught in bed. Wake up in the morning, go and take a bath. Stand before the mirror. I always advise people, look yourself in the mirror every day and cherish yourself, because that's the youngest version of you you will ever see. Look yourself in the mirror and dress up. Put on your lip gloss. Brush your eyebrows. You see my eyebrows popping. Brush your eyebrows, right? And put on a fresh outfit, loosely fitted. And I have learned to play with colors. Some days when I'm not feeling super hyper, I wear yellow. Yellow is good. It helps to just illuminate my life. It reduces all of those gloomy energies. The vibration, it reduces it. Don't wear black. They're not good for you. During your menstruation, don't wear black. Don't wear dark colors. Wear lighter colors. If you want to wear black, let it be downstairs and the bright color upstairs to bring light into your life. Wear baby blue or sky blue. Wear lavender. This is lavender. Wear orange, orange. Wear pink. Pink is pinky. Pink is rose. Pink is blush. Pink is gorgeous. Pink is babyish. Pink is Barbie. Wear those colors. They help to just illuminate and reduce all of those mental stress, all of those heavy vibrations, negative vibrations, and whatever. It just helps you to wash them off. You feel better, you know, and look good. The moment you finish dressing up, you feel lifted. There's just that thing it does when you dress up and just look good. A lot of people only dress up when they are going out. No, when I'm at home, I'm wearing this. It's a crop top. I'm wearing a pair of shorts. That's it. And not all days. Some days I'm not even on any lip, whatever. I just know I have my watch, my smartwatch. I have, some stuff, and I'm working. Sometimes I'm in my studio, I'm working. Because yes, it's very hot out there. That's why I mentioned cotton. Cotton is very good. It helps to absorb sweat, and it doesn't stick to your skin, and you don't have all of those rashes and whatever. But try to make it breezy. You get it? Breezy, so that air comes in. That's it, and so many more. But these 5 tips, they've greatly helped me. I have this disclaimer: this is not in any way medically endorsed. These are just my experiences that I put together and decided to share with you. You can try it out. If it works for you, super great. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, okay? And please stay tuned, because I have so many videos coming your way. And I will leave the link to my blog in the description box. I'll leave the link to my website, to my fashion website, in the description. I'll leave a link to my group in the description. So if you want to buy things through WhatsApp, easy for you, easy peasy. If you don't want to buy through the website and all of that. If you also want to do drop shipping for my products and services, simple as ABC. So that's why I'm creating a WhatsApp group. So when I have about 300 group members, then I can start to post right there. So I'll leave the link below so you can join the group. Please, for business minded people only. And if you chat me up there, you won't get me, because it's only for business, strictly for business. So you can't get me there if you're texting, hey, fine girl, whatever. I'm not single. I am single, but I'm not searching. And technically, my type is very hard to find. So please don't waste your energy trying to woo me or whatever. And I am very straight. I don't like women. I'm very straight. So for people who will be like, fine girl, I like you. The reason I have to say this is because that's happened to me oftentimes in Lagos. I like men, fine boys that I can kiss. You get it? So, okay, so that's it for this video today. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. I see you guys. Please don't forget to comment and share your views, share your tips. So maybe in my next video, I will also add 1 or 2 of your tips. And if there is any particular topic you want me to talk about, please put it down in the description, in the comment box. I will see it, I will reply to it, etc. Until I see you again next time, stay connected, stay deeper, stay sharp. It's your babe, J girl. Love you. Peace out.